Okay, so nobody's getting the truth from the mainstream media, folks. It's well past time to open your eyes, your ears, and your mind. Do your own research, because something isn't right here. And if you can't see that, you are not paying attention, folks.
It's the opportunity to forge for ourselves and for future generations a new world order, a world where the rule of law, not the law of the jungle, governs the conduct of nations.
So let's look at each one of these and see how we can get this down to zero. Probably one of these numbers is going to have to get pretty near to zero. Now that's back from high school algebra, but let's take a look. First, we've got population. The world today has 6.8 billion people. That's headed up to about 9 billion. Now, if we do a really great job on new vaccines, healthcare, reproductive health services, we could lower that by perhaps 10 or 15%.
The important message that we need Australians to get vaccinated as quickly as possible. In line with that, I do encourage all Australians to please go and book your vaccinations as soon as you can if you haven't already done so.
Emma, get away!
When we are successful, and we will be, we have a real chance at this new world order, an order in which a credible United Nations can use its peacekeeping role to fulfill the promise and vision of the UN's founders.
Okay, we need to stand up against this tyranny, folks. Stop giving away your freedoms and liberties, because the more you give up, the more these people will take until you have absolutely nothing left. That's their agenda.
All right, hi folks, how you going? Good afternoon on a Saturday in the Gong. Not a nice day last night, but guess what? Get used to it, because the weather and the atmosphere is going to be the same, folks. Okay, we gave you a little warning the other day on Thursday night about what's coming our way. We got a few internet problems. I think we might have Tane here any minute. He's supposed to be coming in. So, yeah, firstly, folks, I'm going to play a clip. We've been telling you what's going to go on. Now, listen, Dan's, Dan's little bill got through with the Greens and a few other people. Sorry, folks. Okay, so Dan's little bill got through with the Greens and buying out the taxi guy for 60 million or 600 million, whatever the figure was. I don't care. They just spend the money, folks. So they got it through. Well, guess what? Richard from Cafe Locked Out has come up with some intel. Listen to this, folks. This is what you got coming down in Victoria, unfortunately.
Just coming into Shepparton. We took a wrong turn as usual. And we've just heard, and we had time to verify it, that Dan Andrews has declared a pandemic from the 16th December to the 12th of January. And so he's basically enacting the bill from the first day. So no doubt that's to crush all protests, everything. What this is now, for those of you who don't get it, who love him, is that you are in an abusive relationship with him. And like an abusive spouse. He's forcing you to do things you don't want to do. He's torturing you, actually. And what you're doing is you're trying to be nice and do anything you can to make him not hit you. But he doesn't care, because he wants to see what he can get away with. So that's that amount of arrogance, that amount of cruelty, with the amount of cruelty and the amount of suffering in our society, is the work of a psychopath. And that's how he's not going to stop. It's not going to end.
So Yeah, Richard's got the info there, folks, and they've vetted it. He wouldn't put it out there if he hadn't vetted it. So it is correct, all right? You people in Melbourne, sorry, but you guys are going down from the 16th, the day after his little bill, or the day his little bill kicks into action, until supposedly the 2nd of January. So, yeah, he's just trying to show a power, people. That's all he's doing. He's going to see how you react. But under his bill, don't forget, there is no protesting. There is no this. There is no that. He has, or supposedly thinks he's got total control. So, yeah, you guys are going out on the front line back down there again in Melbourne. I'll get in touch with some people down there and get a bit more info for you. But, folks, I told you what's coming, all right? The blue additive for the trucks, all right? We'll just go over what we said the other night, all right? It's running out. The urea, all right? They have caused a market downgrade in urea. We do not have urea worldwide. All right, we have it, okay, but the deep state and the cabal ain't letting it in, okay? They're pulling this everywhere, folks. This is how, another way, I warned you, how they're going to shut down the supply train, okay? So you are going to see trucks going into limp mode. I told you this in the next 6 to 8 weeks, folks, and they're bringing it in hard, okay? We know that Agenda 2021, has been in 2030. They've brought 2030 back to 2023. So I can tell you right now, folks, if they've brought a 7 years of their work back to all be done in a 1 year period, 8 years of work, all right, next year's plus the next 7. Okay, we got some crap coming. Okay, I've already had the intel that they're, as well as the food chain, they're doing a lot of spraying now. I know in America, okay, we've had 10 states that have stood up and said they will not put up with this mandate. They are not having it, okay? Well, if you want to get on your aeroplane, a few of you people out there, I'm sure a few you people follow stuff, okay? Get on your flight radar, get on your aeroplane thing, have a look what's going on in those 10 states that have said they will not be mandated. They're just going to poison them, man. They're hitting them so hard, it's unbelievable. There's planes in the air all the time. They are just chemtrailing them. Okay, so this is coming through everywhere. Okay, it's in all our foods. Okay, it's in everything. I suggest you start washing food very well. All right, whether it be fruit, lettuces, it doesn't matter what it is, folks. Okay, but yeah, the other thing is you need to get to this place here. We will put the banner up again. Okay. The Australia Project, folks, okay, that's where you need to go and register, all right? Not a political party, all right? This is Lance and the guys up there and what they've done. This thing is huge, folks. We got millions of people coming on this, all right? And I'm not exaggerating when I say that, okay? There is heaps of people coming onto this thing. We have the numbers from all the different groups around Australia. So the Australia Project, right, is not a political party. Okay, it is a gathering, a get-together of a community-minded people. We are doing it in postcodes so that everyone can get together. You can find out who's in your area, who has these skills, who has those skills, who has that garden, who has that, right? You're going to have to start boiling water, or you need filters, okay, because they're coming at you all ways, okay? I've already said to you, I've seen Pfizer vehicles, okay? I've been given a photograph of a Pfizer vehicle at Cataract Dam. Now, why is Pfizer at Cataract Dam, people? Our major water supply. I fucking ask you why. Excuse my French. I can tell you why. Okay. So if you don't think they're not coming at us from all angles now, folks, think again. All right. Get organised. Get to the Australia Party. Get yourself registered in your postcode area and start getting in touch with people because you are going to need it. Okay. We're tonight, where are we? Well, today, I'll just let you know where we are. I think we're on Kangaroo, we're on Guru the Aussie Insider maybe, and we're on Guru TV, Land Down Under on YouTube. Reason being, Dave Graham and Stop the Right got clouded. I was watching the American show yesterday, I think it was. I didn't go on. I just sat back and watched it, and they had a picture of Hillary Clinton up there, and I wrote in the comments, "You're going to hell, bitch." And that's cost me 30 days, folks. So, yeah, I'm on both channels. So we're going to have to be, feeding out of this channel here for a couple of weeks. Obviously, they give me 27 or 29 days or something. Anyway, you obviously know that what you're saying is Yeah, right. So I gave you a few things, okay? I want you to keep your eye on Switzerland, people, okay? I told you CERN is getting disabled. It is what is it in Australia? The 12th, 11th, okay. Tomorrow, get up in the morning, say a good prayer to the Lord, okay? Because hopefully CERN is dismantled, okay? By the 12th, I was told, which is tomorrow. Okay, then what you will see, just to make sure that I'm telling you people the truth, is you are going to see the borders open up between Switzerland, Geneva, I think was the other one. You will see you will see stuff getting lifted from them countries. Okay, we have heard that there is 5,000 Russian troops on the Ukrainian border this morning. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if that's true, but again, let's go back to Revelations 13, folks. Okay. And some other stuff that's going on, right? That's where we are now. We're in Revelations 13. But let's go back to the good Lord telling us that there will be wars and rumors of wars. Okay, I emphasize the rumor of wars. Okay, this is all deception. Okay, the enemy is the best deceptor in the world. Okay, that was his job, to come here and, the best thing he can do is have all you people out to believe that he doesn't exist. All right, because if he doesn't exist, then you don't have to worry about anything. Well, guess what? The enemy exists. Okay, his name is Lucifer. Okay, they have tried to bring him through a porthole through CERN, and they have failed. Okay, now we have intel out there. We have white hats doing stuff. Okay, I know most of the people who are watching me will know the difference between a white hat and a black hat and whatever else. Okay, so monkey works. Right, I want you to start watching people, okay? So there's a guy called Monkey Works, and what he does is he watches all these planes I'm talking about, all right? If you can just get to this guy once or twice a week, he will give you an update on what is going on. You will then have more information to be talking to your friends about what is going on at Gitmo, because you're going to start and see stuff. We've seen cracks in the mainstream media, all right? They're starting to come out with stuff, especially Fox News in America. Unbelievable with what they actually, while we're here, I'll have a look in my, unbelievable with what they are just coming out with, people. Actually unbelievable. So, anyway, I'll get into my messages in a minute, and we'll see if we can find some stuff. But so what we want to, right, the main, I don't know where Tane is again, folks. Probably got communication problems again. They're starting to give us heaps. Okay, if I'm getting censored for a small comment like that, you know what I mean, and bang for 30 days, they're starting to get. We had the first one Tane and I done on YouTube got taken down after 35 minutes after we finished the broadcast. That's why I hadn't been going back onto YouTube, but we're out there today. Okay, so this is. This was to be with Tane, right? But this has just turned into a little, let's have a look at what's coming up in the very, very near future, folks, okay? Victoria is gone, okay? You're going to hear about it very, very soon. A lot of you may have already heard about it. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if you have, okay? I've just played you the clip, but you've probably got it from other sources. So they're going down. McGowan's starting to play up over in Western Australia. Gunner's going off his head up there in Northern Territory, all right? They've all had a little relapse at the moment, people, but guess what? Perenay as well and Parachuk up there in Queensland, they're all coming at you, all right? They're all talking. They're all got together. They've all received their instructions, folks, okay? And this is exactly what it's all about, their instructions, okay? So they've sold you out. They've sold you out for money. We are going down the tube rapidly. What are we going to do about it? Okay, we need numbers. The more numbers we get, the harder they're going to come at us. But we're in a war here, folks. This is war, okay? All right, silent war, peaceful war on our behalf, okay? But this is war. That's what they want. They just want to take us out. They do not care, okay? They do not care. All right, they're coming for your kids now, right? I've got info. I'm going to do a proper show, actually, like and do a news one as well, and then we'll do Tane on the back end of the show, because there's some stuff that you have to realise, folks, what's going on. Why these high-end athletes falling over first before other people in the community. Well, there is a reason for that, folks, and it's got to do with some stuff that's in the injection and what's floating around in your bloodstream. And the reason being why our soccer players and guys like that, like 108 from FIFA, that was like a week and a half ago. I haven't done the update since. 108 of them, folks, have dropped FIFA registered because their blood flow is so good. They are so fit. They are moving blood around their body at an incredible rate. Okay. So any of you people out there that have maybe been, coerced into having this thing that are runners or athletes, I'll be very careful. I'll be backing off my training a little bit. I'm no health expert. I'm no nothing. But from the information I have, when you are super fit, as some of us are, I'm not too bad for 60 myself. I don't call myself super fit, but I'm okay. All right, I have a good blood flow on that. So what happens is that blood flow moves very, very quickly around our bodies. My metabolism is fast, okay? I can eat all day and I will not put any weight on. So we have all these factors, people, and these guys know, all right, that this will work different ways on different people. If you have had a kidney problem, excuse me, when you're a young kid or earlier in life, you have this thing, okay, and you will be soon enough getting kidney problems, okay? If you have had heart issues before, you will soon enough be getting heart issues. You're going to get them anyway if you do succumb to this thing. People, listen, we're nearly there. Okay, we're nearly there. I'm not saying it's not going to get worse. It is. But guess what? We're at the high end of the war now. Okay, right up here, right in the high end of it. Okay, we've gone from hundreds of people to thousands of people to tens of thousands of people to hundreds of thousands of people on the street. Keep it up. But be prepared for what's coming. Okay, in Victoria, guys are going to shoot you. They're bringing the bullets back out. I can tell you right now. That's what's going to happen. Okay, Dan is going to have a dig at you guys, mate. He really is. Okay, so yeah, we're getting some stuff going now. Aaron, how are you, mate? As I said, I'm down on a few channels here, folks. We've got a few people looking in, and that's good. If you can hit the share button, get it out there and get it around. All right, this is another warning. Okay, of what is to come. Okay, we have the word. Okay, the UN trucks are all there. Brisbane, have a look on, as I said, I can, let me see what I can do here, folks, while I'm in here. I want to get out of there. I'm just going to pull up a couple of clips because we did see, although I don't even know, I'm that good, people, I don't even know how to get out of my own profile because Mel's changed it over to Kangaroo. Anyway, so I don't know how to do that. So don't worry about it, folks. I'll tell you about it. Okay, the UN, their vehicles, okay? If anyone's, you people are all up to this, man. I'm sharing stuff around, a lot of you are in the same groups and stuff like that, and we're all in communication out there, okay? So, the UN vehicles are here, all right? I've heard a ridiculous number on UN troops. I'm not going to repeat it on air until I get it triple vetted. It was scary, folks. Huge number, right, of UN troops, okay, on the ground, here, ready to go. They're actually underground, okay, you got no ideas. I'm going to have to do a special on tunnels, folks, okay. We're starting to get to the high end of this now. You people are going to be, people are going to be able to receive this information that you are going to think is absolutely ridiculous and crazy and can't be true, and I'm going to start and put a bit of that out there, folks, okay. The time's come that everyone needs to wake up and wake up properly. Okay, this is no longer a game. This is a need of mass non-conformance, okay? That means we just do not mask. We do not Q code. We have to stop this, folks, okay? You let this go like they're trying, and they're going to try and do it, okay? I'm telling you, we are in strife, okay? It's as simple as that. We are in strife. So, I've been talking with Lance, I've been talking with Tane, I've been talking with other people in Western Australia, around the country, okay, and it's happening, folks, okay. I will put a show together for Monday night. I think we'll do Monday or Tuesday night. I'll put a link out, okay, and we're going to do an update on what's going down and what we believe is going to happen, okay, because I brought Jen on the other night onto that show on Tuesday night, folks. Thank you very much, Jenny, or Thursday night it was, for coming on, okay. that lady done very well to come on there, folks. Okay, she has a bit of a disability. She was worried about doing it, and I just wanted to get her on here and give her some confidence in what she was doing, because she was sending me messages going, oh, you know, I wonder if people are liking what I'm sharing and this, that, the other. Hey, well, Jen, guess what, man? You, like I said, yeah, you're on the ball. Most of the stuff you send me, I've already got. Okay, but as I said to you that day when I wrote you that message, there's not much you can send me I haven't seen. But don't stop. Okay, don't stop. Okay, we just need to keep just sharing this information. I don't care if it comes into your inbox 5 times, folks. It doesn't matter, man. Pass it on to someone different that time. Okay, but listen, they're waking up out there, right? The sheep are waking up. Okay, finally. If I could just work out how to do this, folks. Here we go. No, I don't know what I done then. That was pretty bad, actually. Okay. So, yeah, anyway. We're not going to be on here long, folks. I just want you to hit the share button. Just let people know, all right? Let's do a full show Monday night, okay, with clips, etc. And let's just show exactly what is going on out there. You know, because, folks, you know, if I told you, I want to vet these figures, because the figures that I've got about UN soldiers underground in the tunnels and that up there, it's, yeah, we do. Now, listen, Aaron, thank you, mate, because this is what, okay, seriously, folks, this is not bullshit. Listen up. Okay, Aaron is dead right here. See these comments, folks? Aaron, you're a legend, mate. Okay, Aaron also, you know, I've had him on the show once. We'll get him back in very soon, okay? But yeah, Aaron also knows what's going on, mate. Okay, and actually, I'll whack the link in here. I'll whack it in if you'd like to come in. If you would like to come in, Aaron or anybody else, that's fine. Come on in. Let's have a chat about it if anyone's out there that would like to do that. So there you go in the comments. I've just put up the stream. That's why I'm okay. That's why I'm on this inbox, folks, because if I wasn't, I wouldn't even be able to put that stream up. That's why Mel's done this to me and put me on Kangaguru. Okay, so there you go. I just worked it out. Okay, so yeah, if anyone wants to come into the stream, have a chat, you know what I mean, about what you know about what's coming, because yeah, like I said, folks, we know. Okay, we know exactly what they are wanting to do. Okay, and they are unfortunately pulling it off. Okay, now, as I said, we had a prophetic word for Australia, which came in from Canada, from a guy from Canada, and that was really good. Okay, people, and Lance and I spoke after the show that night, all right, on the Tuesday night, and we worked out who the guy, or Lance already knew, but he filled me in on who the guy was, okay, that he thought the prophet was speaking about, in that the guy is already here and implemented, okay, he just doesn't know it yet. So we also hear that the Great Australian Party and the Australian One Party, okay, Cullerton and Bossy, okay, supposedly are going to join forces. Now, this is what we need, folks. We really need this to happen. Here's Aaron, and I'm going to bring him straight into the stream, folks, and I'm going to let him have a chat, because this guy knows what's going on also, and I want you to hear this from different angles, okay? I can tell you my angles. Hey, Aaron, how are you? Good to see you again there, buddy.
Hey, brother. How you doing?
I'm all right, mate. I'm all right. So where are you again? Just give people an idea of what, you know, don't have to give your city away, but your region. Where are you? Where are you from?
Well, I'm out in rural New South Wales, up in Crindai, out near Timler.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So give us a bit of intel, Aaron. The floor's yours, buddy. Let's have it.
You're really going to put me on the spot like that? All right.
Yep.
Oh, where do we start? I mean, this is pretty hectic, dude. Well, I've got them right there. But this is pretty full on. As we know, they've been doing this for thousands of years. every 100 years or so, they do a huge culling of the population. And for whatever reason, they're doing it again. Obviously, we know what reason they're using. I really don't know where to go with this, but yeah, they got UN vehicles everywhere, armored trucks, all underground tunnels, lined with rooms for all the UN soldiers to sort of bunker down until they're needed. It's going to be a full-on war. Like, if we do not comply with them, they're going to try to come down on us really hard.
Yep. And that's what we need to do, Aaron. We need to not comply, okay? People, we need to be united, not comply, and we need to not comply peacefully. All right, they're waiting for us to get aggressive, okay? I can tell you right now, I know their playbook back to front. As soon as we get aggressive, martial law. That's it. Straight up. No questions asked, folks. Okay? But
we mostly need to work on our defenses.
We do.
Building riot shields, getting respirators for our breathing and stuff. Because they're going to hit us with pepper spray, tear gas, and bio warfare. There's no stopping what they're going to try.
Yeah, and so, what's your opinion on if they're bringing it up? They're bringing it up from 2030. They want to have that implemented by 2023. Aaron, what's your comment on that, mate?
They keep moving up. They keep moving the date because people do not comply. When they try to do these things, they eventually find people that are awake and are raising the alarm bells, and so they keep changing it. It was originally Agenda 2020. Yep. Now it was changed to Agenda 21. Now it's Agenda 23, then Agenda 30.
Yeah,
they're going to keep trying to push the date because they want to try and dumb down the population as much as possible.
So their intention was, folks, to have the 2020. All right, that was to go down like it's gone down now. The so-called thing out there that's supposed to be out to hurt everyone. That's got the 99.97% rate that it won't hurt you. And from there, by 2030, they were supposed to have the population back to 500 million. Okay, that was their agenda. Now, folks, if they have brought that agenda and that total of 500 million back to 2023, we have 1.5 years, 2 years at the most, folks, okay? And if they have 8 years of stuff to roll out in 1 year, look out.
I mean, just look at the Georgia Stones.
Yeah, look at them. Exactly.
It's got all their plans written in every language.
Yeah, look at the Lockstep Project.
Yep.
It's spelt there. Now, folks, where can you find the Lockstep Project? Oh, guess where? On the Rothschilds website. Okay, it's up there for all to see. Okay, they're not hiding it, folks. Okay, they're blatantly in our face now. With what Dan Andrews is doing now, okay, this is it's a test, okay? And the other states are about to come in behind us, folks. I can tell you right now. Okay, so
they're not hiding it, but they're relying on people's ignorance and not wanting to look at it.
Yeah, or they're scared too, Aaron, because now, we've got down in Victoria, they're going to hand out $90,000 fines for no mask, $80,000. Hey, $80,000 if you're on the dole. They take 10 grand off.
I mean, do you need any more proof that the monetary system was created to control and enslave us?
Yeah. You don't need much more, do you?
No.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Yeah. Here's Joe. Am I, as a border state here, been teaching friends that are not armed to make weapons and protect their families? So that's my mate, Jay Frederick from Real Deal Media. Joe's one of the staff. He's our music director, but he's in Michigan. Yeah.
Yeah, nail guns. Nail guns are good.
Yeah. Nail guns are perfect. We can't talk
about that. You've got a legitimate reason for having a nail gun if you need to fix things around your house and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And also, if you've got the safety rigged up with a pullback lever, you've got a firearm.
You can't say that. You can't say that, but you know what we're talking about, people. You'll have me locked up. But anyway, any carpenters out there, you know what me and Aaron are saying. And look, folks, as I said, I I'm not saying violence. I'm saying self-defense. When it comes to self-defense,
always, yes.
Yeah, at the
Nothing
moment, what we
unprovoked.
need to do is we need to peacefully unite in massive numbers, okay? And we need all the double V to come out with us. This is not just about, the segregation and that anymore, folks, okay? It's not as if Dan Andrews is locking down all the unV'd and letting all you V go out and do what you want, okay? They don't care, folks. Okay, the bioweapon's a bioweapon. That's it, bottom line, okay? The vials are numbered. The last number is either a 1, 2, or a 3. 1 is placebo. 2 is mRNA. 3 is mRNA plus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, even the person who created the technology, I was just watching a video. He says it was not intended for mass injection.
No.
Not at all.
No, this has been done for a fair while. You know what I mean? So, look, their playbook, but the good thing is, folks, their playbook's as long as what they wrote it, okay? So all we got to do is hold out for as long as what they got coming for us. And once their playbook is finished, they're finished. You know what I mean? Their last big one, as I know it, Aaron, is the Blue Beam. They'll bring Blue Beam in. You freak everybody out, think there's an alien invasion, and we'll all go, yeah, one world order, come and help us. Folks, it's all an illusion. Okay?
Holograms. Have you seen the technology they got for holograms these days? It's unreal. It is incredible.
Hey, what MIT and that have got? They're doing holograms from wristwatches and that now, Aaron. Yeah, serious, man. That's the technology they've got. They are so far in front of us. It is not funny, man. Okay.
Yeah. So, I see videos of people showing this sort of technology off. Like, it looks like you could reach out and touch it, but it's not there.
Yeah. And the same as the tunneling. Someone asked me the other day, said to me, just in conversation, look, they've got all these tunnels everywhere. Where's all the spoil? Good question. Love it. Okay. But the problem is what we have is a boring machine, and I can show. I'll bring this on. I'll find these clips, okay, and get them ready.
Like a mole rat.
They have a big boring machine, and what it does is it takes the sediment that, as it's all like bored out, it takes it back into here, and it redoes it and puts it on, and it outlines it lines the tunnel, okay. And that's how they do it. Certain amounts of it go, but they break it down that finely that they bring it all down, and then they use it to make the tunnel. So you've got a boring machine going through, boring here and cutting the tunnel, right? And then using everything that's coming out of that to actually line the tunnel behind them. So, you got no idea of the technology these people have got, folks, okay? So believe me, they don't have to have spoil when they're making tunnels anymore, okay? Because they are light years ahead of us for what they're doing. Okay, we know nothing. Seriously, we know nothing.
It's been known that places like the Pentagon play with technology 50 years before they bring it out to the general population.
Exactly.
Things like Wi-Fi and mobile phones, they had it for 50 years before they even let it out to us.
Yeah. So I'm gonna pull it up because I'm just doing a short one today, Aaron. So listen, Aaron, how about you hit me give us your final thoughts, mate, just for the day, okay? You're on here. You know what's coming.
What we need to do is we need to come together in common unity and start community gardens and small community projects everywhere. We need to go back and start doing that sort of stuff, being a part of a community. Bugger anyone that's outside. Well, don't bugger them, but focus on your community. Starting up a vegetable garden because the long winter is coming and we're going to need it.
Yeah. Okay. My thoughts are, folks, have a think about if you didn't see Thursday night show where Jen and I let out a bit of stuff and Jen gave you a little bit of intel on, one of her dreams and what she thought. And I'm telling you, she may well be not far off the mark. Okay. I would say that, there will be things out there. I know containers are out there that the Chinese own, and they've probably got, weapons and that on them because we've exposed the container weapons. What are they called, Aaron? Do you know the name of them? They got that number name. Anyway, they're rockets in containers.
I've heard about it, but I was more thinking about the millions of plastic coffins that they were bringing in before the pandemic.
Exactly. And all the body bags and all the rest that go with it, Aaron. So, that's where we are. That's what's going on. So, folks, we've given you a couple of warnings, okay? Within 6 to 8 weeks, we are going to, be doing it pretty tough, okay? That's what I believe. That's what I'm putting out there, and that's the intel that I have, okay? And we've got people like Jen, people like Aaron, you know, they're onto this, folks, okay? They know what's going on. So the Australia Project, okay, which someone just putting in. Hang on, we got someone turned up. Stay there.
Hang on.
Aaron, yeah, hang on. Hey, Mr. Pop.
Hello.
He went. Oh. Sorry, Aaron just dropped out. He didn't have to do that, JS. How are you, mate?
Oh, well, you know, doing as good as I can.
Yeah. So give us an update on America, mate. Where are you over there? Are you in as big a dire straits as what we think we are in the next 6 to 8 weeks, Joe?
Yeah, we're in Michigan, and over the Jabberdo, looks like both of our jobs could be eliminated by December 17th.
You and the wife.
Yep, over getting jabbed or not. And we're not doing it. So
no.
We're looking at that, and we're fighting it pretty good, pretty hard, and signing up as many people we can in our circle that affects what's going to happen to us. But yeah, it looks like it's going to happen here. This is Governor Dim Whitmer here, and she's a full-blown lefty communist. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, you can forget the communist and all that shit. All you have to really say is psychopath, because that's what these people really are.
Yeah.
They're psychopaths.
Yeah.
But so I'm looking at a pretty dire situation. Plus, I have my son who's in Oregon with my granddaughters and his wife. And Oregon is even way worse than Michigan. And we're looking at maybe trying to get them out of there. It's just a whole bad thing, because
we got the same thing, Joe. You know, they're about to. We just heard that that Dan Andrews over here is he passed that bill for his executive powers to come in on the 16th after the original ones falter. And we just heard this morning that he's going to be locking down Victoria from the 16th to the 2nd of January while he goes on holidays.
Yeah, well, I just wish I was the guy that was able to get backstage when he was on stage, because he would, I'd have clubbed him on the head one time and he'd have been gone.
Yeah. So anyway, that's what we're hearing. We've heard a few.
Isn't it funny though? Before he got the bill brought out, he said it's not like he was planning on ever using those powers. He just wanted them just in case. And then bang, as soon as he gets the bill passed,
they're enacted. Yeah.
Yeah.
These guys are so full of shit. We passed these powers, but it's not like I was going to use them. What a piece of shit,
Yeah.
Piece of shit liar. We have them here. We have plenty of them here.
Look, we've got them worldwide, Joe, and it's a worldwide thing, and you're going to be watching now. The good thing is we do have some, resistance going on in the background, and we know a bit about the intel that's happening from the good side of people, you know what I mean? But the problem is, folks, we're caught in the middle, okay? We might have the white hats fighting the black hats out there and shutting stuff down and doing this and doing that for us, but guess what? We're in the middle, and we got to look after ourselves at the moment.
Yeah, and Guru, thank God for people like you and all the good Australians that are putting themselves in the middle. Like we're starting to get here in the U.S., but we don't have as many as you have yet. But
not by percentage-wise, no.
Thank God for those people.
Yeah. Now, we've only got 25 million here, Joe. So for what we've got on the ground at the moment, which is about, probably, 3.5 million, you know what I mean? We get 5 million. We get 5 million Australia wide at the next rally, we've got 20% of the population, mate.
And you've probably got another 40% who agrees with you, but they're not doing anything about it.
They're not doing it. They're too scared.
Also, too,
exactly right.
on a positive note,
yep.
There's fights in between in the Masons at the moment. They're actually falling apart from the inside. Yep.
I heard that the Freemasons in Australia were really splintering, mate, and falling apart, Aaron.
Not just in Australia, all around the world. All their sectors are falling apart.
Okay.
I heard the same thing.
That's good to hear. That's good to know. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, we're going to finish it up there, Joe. We were just sort of knocking off. Tane didn't get in today, and I got a couple of things I got to get up to, but I'll see you tomorrow, Joe, no doubt, on the after party something, mate, or whatever it is tomorrow. What is it, members?
Yeah, members chat Saturday night.
I'm Real Deal Media. So, Aaron, thank you again, mate, for coming in. Have to get you in more often, mate, and have a chat. So
no problem. Thanks for having me, Annie. Keep up the good fight.
Thank you, buddy. So, just see where you can find out, Aaron, for the next week or so, mate. What let's get some verification on what's coming and see if we can, get a bit of a clarification.
I'll pass on anything I find, man. I'll pass on anything I find.
Okay. And clarification on the movement of the UN. That's what we want to look at. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
No problems. Catch you later.
See you, mate. Bye.
Bye.
All right, Joe. Thank you, Joe. I'll talk to you tomorrow, hey? Thanks for coming in, man. Drop in. Yeah, anytime. Thank you.
Well, whenever I can, I love to, because your shows are great. And I know they end up getting lots and lots of views, but sometimes because of the time that you do them, they don't get as many right away. But I love watching them. And a lot of times I catch them after the fact. But when I can catch it live, I love to contribute if possible.
Come in anytime, brother.
Thank
All right,
you.
folks, have a great weekend in Australia. Over in America, it's Friday there. So usually just walking into your weekend now. And, have a good one, Joe. Wake everyone up. Okay, buddy. See ya.
See you tomorrow.
Go, bye.